Hey guys, how's it going? Хочу вас предупредить. Сегодня все видео будет на английском. So today we will be doing something special and something that has never been attempted in EnglishDom history. That's right, we saw your comments and we're doing a video completely in English. But don't worry, as you can see, we've added subtitles so that you can understand every single word. So for this video, we're going to be discussing the most common errors for Russian speakers in the English language. I myself am an English teacher living in Russia, so I've got plenty of experience with this. Also, EnglishDom now runs a YouTube competition where you can win 5 online lessons with an English teacher from our school. The terms of the competition are easy and you can find out everything you need to know in the description. Don't miss your chance to win, guys. Anyway, let's get into this. God, it feels so weird speaking my own language on camera. You're on the online English school EnglishDom's channel on YouTube. I'm Bradley, your native English teacher. Let's get started. Common mistake 1, the A sound. When you think about mistakes that Russian speakers make in the English language, you don't really think about the mispronunciation of vowels, but they are very important to get right. Instead of the A sound in cat, fat, and chat, Russian speakers tend to insert this sound E. And that's why words such as cat, fat, and chat sound something like get, fet, or chat. Try to open your mouth more when you pronounce these sounds. Ready? Cat, fat, chat.
Say ah.
Common mistake 2, the O sound.
Oh.
So the mispronounced A sound is not the only problem that you guys encounter. And many of you will have problems mispronouncing this O sound, more like or. And this means that something very easy, like go to sleep, will sound something like go to sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
It's not correct, but it's easily fixable. Actually, if you want a role in a Hollywood movie, don't worry about it. For some reason, Americans are always looking for some scary Russian villain with a thick accent.
Evil Russian.
Who wants to play the role of a Russian villain in an American movie? Let us know in the comments. Let's try this sentence. The old lonely cat. Great, let's move on. Actually, before we do you know what the best way to improve your pronunciation is? The answer should be yes, because it's right in front of your eyes. You know, with an English teacher from EnglishDom, you will have the opportunity to speak and use your English. In my opinion, it's better than just learning grammar, because you can learn all of these rules in practice. The first lesson's free, so why not try it? The link is below, so go ahead and register. But watch this video to the end first. Common mistake 3, the th sound. If you are unable to pronounce the th sound in the old lonely cat, don't worry. This is known as the voiced th sound. You don't have this sound in Russian. That's why sometimes even Russian English teachers struggle to make this sound.
This is bad, Rick. This is really bad.
You can find this sound in words such as that, then, there, and the. Because of this, as you can imagine, it's very common in everyday English conversation. Most people will make a s or a z sound in place of the voiced th sound. That's why sentences such as the old lonely cat can sound something like the old lonely cat. Yeah? And if you find this sound difficult, don't worry. Just place your tongue between your teeth like this and make a sound. So let's try these examples together. The cat. They are here. The cat is fat. There aren't any cats here. And of course, let me know whether you can make this sound in the comments. I'm interested to know whether I'm helpful. Okay, so if you manage to sort out the th sound in the sentence, very well done. But there's another sound in this sentence that's quite difficult. If you're pronouncing here, like here, listen up. This is common mistake number 4, the sound. So the softer sound doesn't exist in the Russian language, but you have a similar sound. Yeah? Instead of hot potato, try and say hot potato.
It's a hot potato.
If you're finding this difficult still, just relax your tongue so that it's not touching your palate, and then just breathe out. Harry, the name should become Harry. Yeah? Harry. Try this sentence with me. Heaven has 100 harps. So now we're going to talk about another big mistake that you guys will probably encounter in terms of pronunciation. Common mistake number 5, a lack of distinction between the ear and E sounds. So oftentimes I will hear a Russian speaker confuse the sounds E and ear. This doesn't surprise me because in Russian you just have one sound, E. Let's look at these two words. Ship, sheep. Can you notice the difference in pronunciation? To be honest, if you confuse these sounds and pronounce sheep like ship, it's not a problem. It's a very innocent mistake. But hold up. This same mistake can cause big problems with other words. For example, the difference between beach and bitch. I'm going to visit my local beach is probably what you want to say, but you might end up saying, I'm going to visit my local beach. Your English friends might think that you've already become acquainted with an English prostitute. Now that's something we don't want. Just remember, sheep, ship, beach, bitch. Okay, so let's move on. I don't think it would be a comprehensive video if we didn't talk about some grammatical mistakes, right? After all, the grammatical differences between English and Russian are mighty extensive. So let's take a look. Common mistake 6. Confusion between the words do and make. In Russian, you just have one word for this, right? And it's готовить. It can be very confusing when we have two words that mean almost the same thing. So I'm here to teach you the difference. In place of I am doing my homework, I usually hear something like I am making my homework from my students. Or in place of I am making a cake, I will hear I am doing a cake. It's important to remember that when we use the verb to do, it's usually related to something repetitive or mundane, like homework or the washing up.
Do.
However, if you make something, it's usually with creative purpose. For example, I'm doing a test right now. I need to do the washing up. I'm doing my dissertation. I'm making a salad. I'm making coffee. Would you like some? I'm making travel plans for the summer.
I'm making tea. Would you like a cup?
I am absolutely sure that some of you who are watching this video make this mistake. So let me know if I'm helping in the comments. And also remember to leave the video a like if you learned something new. Common mistake 7, the difference between learn and teach. Russian English learners tend to confuse these two verbs, but it's not a problem because in Russian you just have one verb, учить, that means both learn and teach. Confusingly. Learn is a verb that means to get information from something or someone. For example, today I learned about English pronunciation from my textbook. Teach is a verb that means to give information to someone. For example, today I taught a group of students. Easy, right? Common mistake 8. Articles. In Russian, obviously, you don't have articles. You know, the and a. Well, in English, we do, and it's really difficult to understand where to put them. The easiest thing to remember is the difference between the and a. Now, if you say, I want to go to a shop, it means you want to go to any shop. So the focus is not on the shop, but instead on the fact that you might need some groceries. However, if you say, I want to go to the shop, it means you're referring to a specific shop, one that may have already been identified in the sentence. Let's try another example before we move on. I want to watch a film. This means that you just want to watch any film. It doesn't matter what kind. It could be Disney, it could be a horror movie. Who knows?
Do you want to watch a film? Okay.
However, if you say, I want to watch the film, it means that you were probably already speaking about a specific film, and you only want to see that one.
To watch the film.
Common mistake number 9. Me too or me neither. Okay, this is very important to remember. When you would like to agree with someone, you can sometimes say me too. For example, I really liked that film. Me too. Okay, so this is the same in Russian. However, if the sentence is a negative one, such as I don't like this movie, then you need to respond me neither to show that you agree. You can't just say me too, which is the usual mistake. This word is usually pronounced either as neither or neither.
Me neither.
This rare plant belongs to the
So let's try another 2 examples. It's so sunny. I love this weather. Me too. Oh, the weather's too hot. I don't like it. Me neither. Mistake number 10. False friends in Russian and English. Noticing similar words in English is great, right? For example, soup. It means soup, and it also sounds like soup. Great. It feels like a free word, one that you don't need to work for. However, there are many words that actually mean something completely different to the word that they sound like. So let's look at some. First of all, the word accurate sounds like аккуратный, but it actually means точный или меткий. For example, are these statistics accurate? So we have this English word actual, which sounds like актуальный, but that actually means фактически или реальный. For example, there's no actual danger in this situation. Fabric is also a good one, because it sounds like фабрика, but it actually means ткань. For example, do you have any fabric that I can use to fix my jeans? The English word magazine sounds suspiciously like magazine, but this word actually means journal. I buy a magazine every month. Family sounds like familia, but it actually just means семья. For example, we've got a very big family. And lastly, our word preservative does not mean презерватив. Instead, it means консервант. For example, the fruit juice contains natural preservatives. In English and Russian, we have so many of these false friends, and I could speak about it all day. So if you want us to make a separate video on this, let us know in the comments. Anyway guys, that's it for today. I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and if you learned something today, please leave a like. Also, leave a comment. Did you like the fact that this video is in English? Would you like to see more videos like this on our channel? Let us know. Also, don't forget that you can learn all of these phrases and grammatical intricacies with a teacher from EnglishDom. It's really a great opportunity to learn English effectively. Speaking of free lessons, you can win 5 online lessons with a teacher from EnglishDom just by participating in our YouTube competition. All of the terms can be found in the description. Otherwise, see you in the next video, guys.